Hey everyone, Clueless Dad here, coming to you today from Japan. This is actually the tatami room of my in-laws' place, which we've turned into a makeshift nursery. You can see we're kind of full of stuff I need to unbox in future videos. Anyway, today I wanted to do a real quick video about flat head syndrome prevention pillows. So you may have seen things like this, which is basically it's kind of a donut-shaped pillow with an indentation in the middle, which is your baby's head is supposed to go in, which is supposed to prevent him or her from getting a flat head from lying on their back all the time. That's the theory. So I was actually given this as a gift a couple weeks ago, and I haven't tried it yet. You can see it's still in the wrapper. After I got home, I read up on them a little bit more. Obviously, nobody wants a baby with a flat head, but the question is this the best solution for it, and is it actually effective at all, and is it safe? As you know, SIDS is a big concern for a lot of new parents, definitely a concern for me. So they have a lot of guidelines on keeping your baby safe. They don't know exactly what causes SIDS, but they know that there are certain things which increase the likelihood of it happening. And it's really varied, just depends on, obviously, number one is what position they sleep in. Other things include whether there's any pillows or blankets that could cause them to maybe shift position and get in a position where it might happen more often. And then there's other environmental concerns like secondhand smoke and other things that are correlated to it happening more often. They don't know if it's a cause or it's a correlation, but basically, why would you take the chance? So that's where this thing comes in. It turns out no one has done any research that has proven this doesn't increase the likelihood of SIDS. Basically, any pillows in with the baby increase the likelihood of SIDS no matter what. So that means that this could also do that. And then likewise, is it effective and does it really work? So no research has been done to prove whether it works or not, as far as I've seen, and they certainly don't mention it on here, which they would if they had it. And furthermore, is it actually necessary? So if your baby doesn't use one of these things, is he more likely to have a flat head permanently or just in the short term? And how important is that to you to do something about? Some of the research I've read actually mentioned the fact that the flat head that the baby gets is not necessarily a permanent thing, and it basically goes away with time as long as the baby has natural movement as he's growing and has tummy time and other things like that. So it's entirely avoidable without using something like this, and something like this actually can increase the chance of SIDS. So the question is, why would you even use it? So long story short, I won't be using this with my son anytime soon while he's still in his crib. Maybe when he's a bit older, we'll use it just as a pillow. But until I see some data that says it's both effective and safe, and it's actually been checked by regulatory groups like the U.S. Consumer Safety Council, I think it's best to avoid these. And I would say that I'm quite disappointed in a lot of the online resellers and baby blogs who pitch these things because they're trying to make money. I've seen reviews of them and things like that. Some of these things cost like $100. Who would waste $100 when it only makes your kid less safe? Seems really horrible. But unfortunately, I might be a clueless dad, but I'm not that clueless, and I'm shocked to learn more and more that there's a lot of just plain crap information online with respect to babies and baby care. As with everything, especially anything concerning your kids, there's a lot of people trying to make a quick, easy buck off you, and they'll be willing to sell you pretty much anything, whether you need it or not, whether it's safe or not. So you really have to be careful. Anyway, that's enough of my rant for today. If you disagree with anything I say, please leave a comment. If you can point me to any real research which basically says these things are safe and effective, that would be really cool. I'll definitely do a retraction video if that exists. In the meanwhile, please like and subscribe, and check out some of our other videos, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.